All right. Good morning, guys. Give me a second. All right. Good morning, guys. Good evening, good night, wherever you are. Interesting. Why is this not working? There we go. Okay. Woof. Okay. Yo, what up, Brody? It's my son's birthday, and I got a Sonic Warrior with the That's awesome, bro. Happy birthday to your son. What up, Royal Knight? What up, Jesse? You got put on cooking duty? Oh, good, oh, good. What are you making? Yo, what up, Jeremy? Yo, what up? I'm not sure what. How do you read that? I'll just spell G4 night, G4N. Yo, what up? What up, Simba? What up, Fallen? What up, Blazing? What up, Farouk? What up, Razor? What up, Fori? All right, let me see what you guys said. Any recommendations for a Synchron list that includes the assault mode support? I mean, I've if you look at my channel, I've just made a rough draft concept of what you can do. I mean, you can start there. I mean, let me just show you what. Sorry, it's early in the morning. Let me just show you what I was doing. Oh, this is not 60. Okay, we'll just try this out. All right, we're still going off of the theory of the one-ofs. All right, but this card is here. This card is here, so this is great. So if you don't know if you're not aware of what this card does, or you're wondering like, well, how is this important? So what this means is because okay, so Meister in itself is a great card, right? Because it doesn't use your normal summon. It's very versatile in the sense of how and when you can use it. You can use it at the beginning, in the middle of or the end of your combo, and it won't reach redundancy because it's applicable at any given point, right? Because what this does is this is basically another way to get access to fellows, right? Which is something that we kind of need, right? Because that means, okay, so if they stop you here, right, full speed, to stop you there, right? Okay, it's fine. Then you can still have access to Stardust to get to fellows, right? Inevitably, that's what you want to do is get to fellows, right? Don't mind the ratios right now. Don't mind the ratios. I'll go into detail why it is the way it is. But if you already know, then because you've been keeping up with the streams. So just yeah, you see the ratios, you're like, oh, what the hell is this? But yeah, just I'll explain it later. But because you have a card like emergency teleport, because like this itself is okay because you can access it through the field spell, but the main thing is being able to do it with teleport, right? Being able to just go teleport for the level 1, which is like the brick, unfortunately, but nonetheless, it's fine. It still makes it a 1-card combo, right? Because this will eventually get you to Scrap Synchron, and then Scrap Synchron will be able to climb through Scrap. Scrap will get you to this, or it'll get you to this, right? So that's like that's why it's so crucial to our deck, right? Hang on, let me just okay. Damn, I forgot to start that. Yeah, so that's why it's quite crucial because it's an extender or a starter or an extender that can bridges into these cards, right? Because with Synchron, you want to get to a point where it's kind of it's kind of in a sense inevitable that once you get to that point, the forms of interaction are very limited on behalf of your opponent, right? What I mean by that is once we set up a SD, there's going to be very few interactions that interact with that setup to prevent the speeder from resolving, right? And that's kind of where you want to be. You want to get to a point where if they have an Imperm or an Ash or a Veiler or an Impulse, that you force it or you make it really weird and make them very obscure for your opponent to interact with, right? Because the moment, because everyone will understand a Synchron deck in the sense of Peter. Peter is your main guy, right? You wanna make that guy. If you don't make this guy, your deck loses. That's basically what everyone understands, right? So what we want to do, and the whole reason why this new support is so great, is because cards like Junkmeister and cards like Salt Sonic Warrior allow us to get to this card, right? While being consistency and getting access to this, right? And because we have so many ways to get to this, having extenders that can get us to this or get us access to SD is why these cards are good, right? Because that's kind of the point. That's what we want to get to. Let me know if that's making sense, because I'm barely waking up, so it's it might not be making sense. But let me know if you're following along. Blazing, yeah, perfect. Oh, good, good, good. I forgot to ask you guys that. Very full power, just missing the frame break. Yeah, got real. Very cool. Wow, was that work? Oh, nice. I'm so keen to see you take on my Synchrons compared to the builds I've posted in Discord. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to play like because you could honestly play this, but it's just so bricky, right? Uh, like if you want to play these cards, like let me generate this card. Like, okay, so I'll go into detail for this, but let me know. I just want to know if it's making sense what I've been saying. Okay, so I want to make sure you guys understand what I'm saying or what I just said, because I want you guys to not be lost as to what is the whole point of these cards, right? Because you're like wondering, oh yeah, it's another starter, yeah, but like how? And I want you guys to understand exactly how. So then when you end up like, okay, so the point is for me to show you stuff, and then you eventually branch out and come up with your own and formulate your own idea, right? Which is the whole point, right? The whole theory behind as to why you guys are even watching me, right? Because you guys are interested into how I think, and then eventually you can be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool, and then eventually have the same process for yourself to then um, formulate your own opinion or your own perspective as to how to apply it or implement it, right? That's kind of the whole point, right? um like inspiration in a sense, right? Because eventually um you'll view it differently, right? Okay, okay, come on guys, let me know, just put a thumbs up that this is making sense, so I feel comfortable moving on. Otherwise I don't want to move on and be like, oh, I don't get it. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm losing my voice as well. Cool, cool, cool. All right, Fallen, Jeremy, Zio, come on, just put thumbs up if you understand. Okay, Alikara, come on, there's 70, there's more than 70 in here. Come on, just give me a heads up. So I know that hey, Royal, good. Brandon, keep it coming, keep it coming. So at least half of you, just put a thumbs up, bro. Don't be shy. If you want to interact in the chat, this is your chance, bro. What if for us? What card next to call by? This is emergency teleport. This is how you access a new card, Assault Warrior, because this will get you to this, and this searches this, right? And then this can be specialed. If you control anything that mentions Junk Warrior or Assault Mode activate, right? Which is going to be this card, right? Okay, Blazing. Okay, White Springs. What up, White Springs? What up, Karima? Okay. So okay. So it adds okay, so being persistent, meaning you're still if okay. Persistent is means like you keep doing it over and over and over again until you finally get it through, right? And that's what these cards does, right? Because the whole point is to get access to fellows or get access to junk signal, right? That's the whole objective of the consistency. Because if we were to get cards that only get access to one of these cards, then it would still be good, but it wouldn't be as good. Because you want to get to a point where it's very obscure in the sense that it doesn't really make sense on when or how to interact against you, because the potential you have in the extender will always be there. So that kind of makes your opponent think, do I stop this now? Or do I not stop this now? Because it seems enticing to do so, because they'll be aware of your deck now, because it'll be more prevalent, I'm assuming, because of the new support. And they'll be thinking to themselves, okay, well, this is a starter and an extender, right? So then, okay, no, this gets them to this, because obviously, eventually they'll get to this, right? And sometimes when they stop fellows, it will be devastating. But there's the thing as well where it won't matter, right? Because this card can search anything you're missing, and that's kind of the point, right? But because you have so many ways to get to this, right? So if they stop this, then you still have this. If they stop this, then you still have this. If they stop this or they stop this, you still have this. And they're interchangeable, right? And they all search it no matter what. Because the things you want to get in rotation to present that obscurity is getting to this with this in the graveyard. So you want to have this, this, and this. Those are the three cards you want to get to, because that presents the whole scenario of going junk speeder with immunity, right? And there's various ways you can do it, either through SD or through signal, right? Because that puts them on a multitude of hand traps to stop you. Otherwise, you're going to resolve speeder. And once you resolve speeder, almost any other hand trap becomes really very redundant, because it doesn't, at that point, you've generated so many resources that it doesn't matter, right? Okay, let me know if that made sense. Well, with that card right up, the SR one. Which one? I'm not sure what you're talking about. 3 Stardust Synchron is ridiculous, in my opinion. What's the reasoning? Okay, so the same reason as to having extension. So, for example, if this fails, then you still have this as an extender, right? Yeah, that's the whole point. And because there's part of your sequence that requires you to dump for Accel Synchron, right? Because, okay, if you make Peter with Stardust Synchron, and because if you're doing this, that means that you weren't able to get to this, right? So then this has to go for this in order for you to go for Chick and Jung to discard a tuner to then trigger the Chick to special it to go speeder that way, right? That's the only reason you would do that. So that means that one is summoned off of speeder, which means that you cannot do the dump off of Accel Synchron when you make Accel with Trail, right? So the reason that's important is because that's how you climb into your Dispatter sometimes, right? And the third one is would be required to be in the deck for you to do that line. It's a line that we do quite frequently. If you haven't recalled, that we do that quite often, where we go Excel with Trail, and then we get a token off of Trail, and then the Excel will send the Stardust, right? Damn, I'm losing my voice. What the hell? Yeah, that's the reason for 3, because obviously if you make speeder with him, you summon a one-off speeder, and then you have no third one, right? That's what the third one's there, and it's just another form of extension, right? What up, do? Yeah. So the reason you see this stuff at 3 is because of the one card theory of the simulator of how the cards are distributed, because the algorithm just gives you a bunch of one-ofs. Like I've been, I believe me, I appear crazy for saying that, but it just keeps happening. Like we keep drawing the jet, we keep drawing this, we keep drawing the chick, like those cards in particular. And the thing that those cards have in common is that we draw those when we lose the majority of the time, right? And I feel like the algorithm does that to you on purpose. And I feel like that's the sole reasoning as to why we can't rearrange the decks how we want, right? That's I mean it's a conspiracy theory, but I think I'm onto something, because why else wouldn't they allow us to arrange and structure our decks the way we would want? Like why? 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 Like why? Why wouldn't people be able to? Like, you know, so I think that's part of the formulating stats of you know how you get like a percentage of like, oh, certain so and so percentage of win rate, you know, because what else are they going to do with that data, right? It has to be utilized for something, and I think it's to manipulate the win loss ratios and the winning streaks, right? So like, let's say you'll be on a winning streak, and then out of nowhere you just start drawing bad, right? And it's like, okay, you had your turn. Now you gotta let the other guy have some fun now. So now they're gonna go on a winning streak, and vice versa. And with that fluctuation, right? I don't know. It can be crazy talk, but that's what I've noticed. You what up, Mango? To be honest, I think this deck can work as 40 cards. I mean, it can, but I'm only doing this for the algorithm, and because of this, the slump. Hang on, let me hop in the chat. Hang on. Okay. Tired, bro. I'm tired. Okay, what up? Avoid draw. We tell you, yeah, exactly. Thoughts on Crocosaurus? Oh, think about Croc. Yeah, so the reason you would play a Croc is because it's a crucial part within the sequence, because of the convenience of it being a level 9. And a lot of people are using those to make Trishula and stuff like that, which is something yeah, you could do that. Like in a TCG, I was testing a TCG build because I have locals tomorrow. I think on Sunday as well. I have an OTS championship, so I've been just trying to work on a TCG list off stream, and the extra deck it seems like it's way less restrictive because I'm playing the OG Majestic in that build, because we don't have Herald anymore, right? And we don't have Baron as well, so it's a bit different. One is a starter, one has a summon off Peter, and one has dump off Excel. Yeah, oh yeah, you can make Baron, but the primary thing we do is to make this spatter, right? Because otherwise, the other way you would make this batter is with Rumble and Salt Synchron. Drink one water. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Hang on, I'll be right back. Let me get some water. Hang on. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, I think that's that fixed it. Let's go. Oh my god, thank you, Fawn. Okay, someone get us some water. Kevin, what up, buddy? Chick loves us too. I know, Chick, bro. Chick loves us too much, bro. Hang on, let me get closer. Loki's losing his voice live right now, so just to take it easy. Yeah, Leo knows the conspiracy of algorithm very well. But yeah, I mean, I only came to that conclusion because it I saw a pattern, right? And it's not once again, I didn't come up with it just after like a day or two. This is like years, so like I feel like there's some sense to it. I know. Have some milk. Oh, that would have been good, huh? What up for sure? If you had to build it without thinking about that one card theory, would you just add more consistency? Oh yeah, for sure. You would max this out. This is debatable. Okay, so the reason, the logic behind maxing out cards like these is because that leaves the liberty of this searching anything you want. Because that means the odds of you drawing into this, that means that you'll be able to search something else with this, right? That's the thing about this. Because like if you play that one and logically, and meaning you wouldn't draw these as often, that means you wouldn't draw these together as often. So that means you'll either draw this by itself or you draw this by itself, right? So that means that you'll be inclined to search the consistency piece, which would most likely be this. But what I like doing most of the time, if I'm searching something, I'm always going for signal first over the fellows, because if they didn't ask you here, then you're in a clear, because this plays better into hand traps, because this will eventually get you into fellows, right? And if you take that route, you go into Scrap Warrior, and then you get to the additional summon, and by then you'll have Chick access and potentially Stardust, right? So because like, if you just go for this right away, and you're kind of forced to do the Stardust line where you discard the tuner to trigger the Chick to get, assuming you haven't used you already burnt your normal summon, right? You would do it that way, but yeah, of course you would bump these up because it's just logical. But we're just going off of the algorithm. What about Excel? While we play deck, because it has a theory, Master Duel gives it one of more multiples. Yeah, the theory keeps proving right. For big brain plays, but Leo often plays over 12 one-ofs, so it's normal to get two. But no. Okay, so no. Okay, so on one aspect of the theory is you get one ofs more frequently than not. Okay, that's inevitable, right? That you're gonna happen. That's gonna happen. You're gonna get one ofs because we have a high one card count, right? But we get we get some of the one ofs in particular a lot more often than others. Like the ones we see more have one thing in common. We get the ones we lose the most with. Like we'll get Jet, we'll get this, we'll get Chick, we'll get Assault, we'll get Armor. Right? Well, those are the ones that we frequently draw. We draw those way more often than the other ones. Right? So we're trying to offset that dynamic by having the other key cards we want to see at one. We want to see at one as well. Right? Which is why I see Meister at one, which is why I see this at one, which is this is at one, right? And of course Maxi as well. Like we like it like the amount of times we've seen cross out and called by and reboot and this going first is insane. You know, this is crazy. Just try it. Just try it. What year opening about started level 12? I forgot this the name when he leaves the field. So in 12 should be a 6-star. Oh, you mean Crimson? Is that what you're talking about? You mean Crimson Dragon? Okay, wait. I just tried it and it felt so good as a one of. Wait, just what as a one of? I am taking me to Synchron to the 3 events we had this week. Next week OTS again, and end of the month regional. So far, it's the best TCG version I have tested before. Meister Signal. Yeah, yeah, of course, because the Mitsu variant is the Mitsu portion is self sufficient, right? You like the Mitsu doesn't require the Synchron to function; it can function on itself, opposed to having a like now Synchro can function by itself as well, but because cards like Mitsu are so they can bait basically. They can bait the ashes, right? To ensure that your fellows resolves, because the resolving a speeder is far more intimidating than resolving a Mitsu card, because Mitsu card is just consistency and it's just very low ceiling, right? It's not really like saying something insane, right? You get the trap, you get the Mirakumo, but that's not really like speeder resolving means you get like insane omnivore, so it's far better. So the fact that you can bait interactions with Mitsu, the Mitsu portion is why it's good, right? Yeah, the one of thing is true. I just opened up like with junk armor and trail. How did you like? You're gonna get one of regardless, but you'll get the ones that you lose with the most. That's what I've noticed. That's what I've noticed. I'm taking AMA Synchron to regionals in a few weeks. I think I have a chance. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, once we get over with well, the issue is that Master Duel is the only one we can try these and test this with, right? Well, there's an actual meta, so it's gonna be hard to kind of like translate that to a TCG, right? Because it's the nature of the deck and the deck building process is vastly different, which is the best of one, right? Like things we wouldn't main deck, we main deck in Master Duel because it's the best of one, right? So it's not gonna be the same thing. So you have more room or you have less room depending on how you see that. You mean shooting Quasar Dragon? Yeah, when it leaves someone's. Oh, is that what they're talking about? Shooting Quasar Dragon? So good against Mochirami too because I can end on a board with giving them one card instead of having to play Pray. I draw it with TG. Those cap, but you won't argue. But you won't argue. No, you gotta. Okay, so the chat as my witness, you guys gotta back me up here because I've been trying to show you guys that that's what's happening. You know? Okay. All right. I caught up to your messages. Okay. So let me just a little bit. Let me refresh it a little bit. So the key cards you want to see is Junk, establish with fellows in the graveyard alongside Signal, right? That's the 3 cards we want to establish before we commit to the speeder. Yo, what up? Is that what's this? What's that? What up, Juan? What up, Juan Manuel? Right, so we want to set this up, right? Get access to these cards through the field spell, through this, through Meister, through this, through Stardust, through this, right? There's so many ways to get to these cards. Because that'll present a very difficult card variation that make it really difficult for your opponent to interact with, right? You need a very peculiar set of cards to stop that, right? So the more consistent you are in regards to getting to access to those cards, the better, right? Okay. And this card right here, this is very generic. So that means if you're playing a level 8 engine where you can get access to level 8 a lot more frequently, this is another way to get to these cards, right? Because this will get you to this, which means it'll get you to this, which means it'll get you to this, which then bridges into these cards, right? But for now, it's not necessarily needed. You don't need it. It's enough. But yeah, you could use this as another form of extension, right? Yo, what up, Nick? I've been thinking it better to have one-ups because of the once per turn effect of almost every card in the archetype. Okay, no, so that's a byproduct of what you'll notice as well. It's not something we intended to do. It's not the primary reasoning as to why we play the one-ups, because you could view it that way too, where you reduce redundancy. So you'll never be in a situation where you have multiple fellowships, multiple Meisters, multiple signals, right? Multiple full speeds, multiple, like you reach that point without wanting to, right? Like, because off of the TG draws, you'll be drawing so much, but you know that, okay, there's only one Meister, so there's no possible way for me to draw into another Meister. So that means you're going to draw into another card that's either an extender or an interaction, right? That's like something that you could view it that way, but it's not necessarily the focal point or the primary reason as to why we're playing one-ups. But that's something that is something to consider too. What up, Mattia? You could a real analysis of every card you drew with each build to remove bags. It would take long though. You need hundreds of samples. Oh no! I have thousands of samples. I have that's how I'm able to formulate and come up with this whole theory of what cards are meant to be doing. Yeah, in theory, right? Logically, you would think so, but just sit back and enjoy the ride, bro. That's what it's just, you gotta sit back and enjoy the ride. But if you did it, you could know for sure your theory of the shuffler is correct or wrong. Yeah, no, but we did. That's what we did. Yeah, you don't want 5-card hands to turn to 4-card hands, essentially with the hard. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what you get. It feels a bit strange, but if you monk folks on turnies to come, I would just copy. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean that's only for Master Duel though. All right. Okay, I saw bacon. Okay, let's get these going. Let's get these going. Where can I put this? I'll put this right here. Let me move this closer because I think it's better if it's right here. Okay, where are we at right now? Where are we at? Okay, I'm just setting up these timestamps for the ones that can't make it live. Okay, so if you ever see me just typing and stuff, and me looking here, I'm timestamping. All right. Okay. Well, let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes.
Let's get this duel started.
Alrighty, matey. Alrighty. And away we go. 39. Let's go with 39. Oh yeah, let's go Mexi. Yeah, so on average you'll get like 2 1-ofs regardless. Okay. So what does this mean? Okay, so sometimes what I've done, I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong to stop this because there's so many ways to get to the fusion anyways. But what I've noticed is that if they can't fuse, they can't fuse and they just can't play. This is the one that adds the Dracotail monster. So he can still have access to the Kedu or the Rahu or the Femena, right? There's so many ways to push past it. From what I've noticed is that those I stop this or the red one and they just pass. I have another Ash for the traps next turn anyway, so it's fine. Let's see. Okay, so there's no quick play. There's no fine mana. So that means let's see if he has a Rahu or the Ketu. Oh, he has a... Okay, so that's fine. We'll just do this now. We'll drop this. We'll drop the max.
But no bugs, okay?
Okay. Alright, there's the Elbaz, and this is gonna set, right? Alright, mate. Okay. That's not bad. This gives us access to Trail, which is great. Okay, so okay, there's the Rahu. Oh, as long as I can stop the flame. Because the flame is quite devastating when it stop our fellows. All right, here we go. Another card here. Oh, that's another extender. Oh, okay, this is new. We don't really play 1-for-1, but we play it because it gives us access to the Side Reflector, right? And Side Reflector gives us access to... See? You see where this is going? Yeah. Otherwise, we wouldn't play it. Okay, so Flame is there. Sting is there. Wait, was that Sting? Okay, so Sting is there and Flame is there. Okay. So, all we want to do is stop the Flame, okay? If we could draw Reboot here, that would be even better. Reboot off the top here. Reboot off the top. Okay, we'll keep that. We'll keep this for the Okay, we'll keep this for discard, and we'll keep the. We'll bait with this. We'll get rid of the Peruli here. He's gonna most likely flame this, right? Because one. Well, what would you want for one? Like, what would you? Well, you know what? Okay, and we're gonna ash this. If we getting access to the Side Reflector is gonna put us quite ahead. Yeah, and then we still have this, right? Let's do this.
I've got to find a way to push through this.
Okay, then this is gonna give us access to the spell. The spell gives us access to the Sonic Warrior, right? Okay, and then that's there. Ah, this feels so much better, bro. What the fuck? This feels so good. This feels so nice. Oh, he wants to pop. Okay, that's fine. Alright, okay. He popped it, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so now what do we do now? How do we do this? Oh, I think we do this. I think we go like this. Okay, let's try this.
I activate the
Damn,
spell
I can
card.
feel the power of the extender with what's his face? It feels so good. Okay, so Sting is gone, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. So we'll go chain 1, chain 2, So this will give us access to signal. What is that? That last card's unknown, right? The last card? I'm pretty sure the last card's unknown. Yeah. The last card's unknown. But it's fine. We're going to try to push through here. Because he still has 5 mana, right? Still has 5 mana. He still has 5 mana and he still has Albion. So he still has 3 forms of interaction that we know of. The special, the Albaz, to sync, to fusion with my stuff, the pop, right? How do I do this? Let's see. Because I can do it this way, but the moment I reveal is where I'm cooked. So I think I have to go Ask D into token into... Yeah, I think that might be it. Yeah. And then again, a multitude of things here. Do we know if... I'll put it in defensive because I don't want him to like bounce it or something. So we'll go chain 1. Chain 2. Okay, resolved. Okay, so I can go for a Baron here, right? I can go for a Baron here. The issue here is that he can chain to the 5 mana, right? Which means he's going to... He's going to pop my tuner. Which then means what? Wait, is the pop for this... Is this once per turn? Oh, it's once per turn. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait for him to summon. I'll wait for him to give me something, and then I'll chain and I'll go for a Baron. If that's a fucking call by the grave, there's no way it's a call by the grave though. There's no way it's a call by the grave. Like, oh, nice. Okay, I like this. Reboot. Well, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing this. Let's do it.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed.
Let's go.
Stardust Dragon is a level 8 wind attribute Synchro monster. It has 2,500 attack points and 2,000 defense points.
Actually, I'll make a bear. I'll make this. They're unaffected. They're unaffected now. So what is he gonna make? Is he gonna fuse with my reflector? Okay, what does he make here? Okay, he's making this guy. Oh, it's gonna get banished. I could negate that. I could, but I don't think I should. See what I'm saying? Like, it just makes it really weird at this point. Okay. So this is the one that negates all of my dragons. This card loses the 100 attack freeze of your card. While you control this card, your opponent cannot activate effects of special dragons or spell monsters. Okay. Okay, so luckily, I think we're okay. I think whatever I discard gets banished. But this is kind of hurting me too. You know what I mean? This is kind of hurting me too. So Because I want to discard. I don't want to discard this. And I can't revive anything off of... Oh, I have to do this, I think. I have to do this. I don't want to do this, but I think I have to.
I activate the spell card.
Because we know he has 5 mana, right? We know he has 5 mana. Okay, I think it's this. The only issue is that the scrap synchro is gonna get banished. That's the annoying part, right? It's gonna get banished here. What if I just add something that I'm gonna discard? What if I add something that I'm gonna discard so I can use fellows, right? Use fellows. Well, it has to be this either way. It has to be this either way. Oh, fuck. I don't want to discard this. Okay. Oh, let's see.
I've got to find a way to push through this.
What's she do again? Oh, it gives my guys a boost? Oh shit, I can do this. Yeah, I can discard that. Nice. Ah, see, but the scrap synchro is banished though, so I can't protect my cards from destruction if he has some sort of, you know what I mean? So like that'll give us this Royal Junk, and then we can discard this. Okay, so when he goes 5 mana, right? When he goes 5 mana, it'll get banished, right? It'll get banished. Okay.
From my hand, I summon the tuner monster Junk Synchron.
Okay, here we go. Now it's a matter of what that last set card is.
Just as long as that card stays face down.
It all depends on what that set is. What does that bounce? The bounce is 1? Oh! Oh my god! It's unaffected! It's unaffected! It's unaffected! Oh my god! It's unaffected! He forgot! Oh my god! Bro! Let's go, buddy!
集い新風が音速の天使を呼び起こす光さす道となれシンクロ召喚吹きすためジャンプスピーダー But guess what? There's more. Lots more.
Okay, I need to do this fast. I need to do this fast. I need to do this fast. Okay, we're negating that. We're negating that. Not a chance. Not a chance. Okay, so I have to make a big... Yeah! Let's go! Bro, what'd I say, bro? Let's go. The power of the Sonic Warrior, bro.
Not a chance.
How'd I do? How'd I do, bro? How'd I do? How'd I do? How'd I do? How'd I do? That was cool. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Okay, let's save that one. We're gonna save that one. Hang on. What I like doing is I like just so I know, because when I'm editing, I like to know exactly what the replay was, so I'll have to change the details, and I do that by what the hell? Just look at my hair standing up right here. You know, so it's like okay. So the 3 cards. It's for sure Herald is gonna be there. Herald is oppressing him, so it's Herald. It was Herald. What was another key card? Another key card was what? Fellows is right, and then what was another key card in that? Oh, Sonic Warrior. Okay, and then for this guy, what did he use? It was I'll just put that he had all the he had all 3. That'll be the thing. And the tags was must see a lesson because it's a lesson, right? A combo. And let's go with great success because we did what we wanted to do. Okay. And let me just get the thing. Yo, what up, Royal? Yeah, let me just greet some of these guys that I haven't greeted yet. What up, Slim? What up, Zio? Sonic feels amazing, right? Yo, what up, Sonic? Yo, what up, Legendary Swordsman? Did I already greet you, Jesse? Can't remember. What up, Jesse? Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Taking advantage of ignorance and the punish. Yeah. That was sick. Let's go. That's kind of what you want to do, bro. That's what you want to do. What up, MC? What up, Brian? Okay, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Okay, so far starting off strong against one of the best decks. One of the best decks, right? One of the best decks. So we're starting off good here. Okay, we got the paw. We got the paw. Oh, I feel bad for this guy. He's just gonna. What the hell? He's just gonna D rank, unfortunately. I mean, if we draw the, please don't be chick, because I've been drawing the chick a lot. Of course. See, like, I lose when I have these, but not in this case. We got the one of though. We got the one of, so we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so that's weird because, fuck, man, this kind of hurts us. I kind of have to do it.
Not a chance. I activate the spell card.
Because if he has the other Charming or the Max C, we're kind of cooked. Because Fool does hurt us, because we summon a lot from our hand as well. Like Junk, normal summon, this special, the Meister, right? There's so many things we have to do. Because if he has Droll, it's fine. Because, okay, so this is gonna be another one of the scenarios that you're gonna be deciding, oh, what do I add? What do I start with, right? Well, ultimately you lead with this because we still have Herald, right? But typically that's what we would do. We go for Herald, get access to Jet Synchron, and then get access to our junk. But we drew the Jet Synchron, so we can't do so we can't do that, right? So that means we have to kind of do something else. But then we have access to Stardust, so it's fine. We can trigger Trail as well if you go for the what was he playing? Hang on. Confirm opponent's deck. Another Dracotail. Another Dracotail, bro. ROTA's too strong. $58.50. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. You beat Alpha Synchron with the. It's so cool when you have the battle of the variants. Like that's so cool. The battle of the variants. Oh, there she is. There's the chick. There's the chick. Satisfaction. That's funny. Team Satisfaction from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I always thought that was cheesy though. I didn't like that their name was Team Satisfaction. I was like, what? Team Satisfaction? Okay, so this is great because we get two things here. We get access to our search off that, and we get the summon off of this. And this is the good thing about Signal, right? It lets you dodge things like this, which is great. All right, so in this case, we're gonna be able to get this, because then that'll give us access to fellows. Oh, actually, I can go for this, because this gives me scrap anyways, and then that will give me access to fellows. But let's see, what if they stop? But if they stop this, then we're getting access to fellows anyways. So we're, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay, so we'll get access to fellows. And then this will search our scrap Synchron, right? Alright. And then once we're here. Okay, so first, this will determine what we add. If this gets stopped, then the scrap warrior will have to add the search junk Synchron, okay? Okay, cool. You have to discard the chick, because Master Duel uses the OCG rulings where you can't chain block, right? So you have to make sure that you have the chick in the graveyard. Okay, so then this will get us. Remember what I mentioned at the beginning of the stream. What we want to establish, right? We want to establish the fellows in the graveyard with junk in hand and getting access to the signals. Getting access to the signal is a bonus, right? But nonetheless, it's still something that you still want to get to, right? Because it gives you immunity. And what do we have here? Perfect. We have Bell. This is why non-engine is important. We have the one of Bell to stop the Lupus. If you drew the Lupus, no fucking way. That's what's been happening a lot. Add to hand. Yes. Oh shit! I forgot. I already fucking have junk. Well, I need to add. That means I can't summon anything off of that. Because the dude is gonna dump the Lupus, and we're gonna just bow the Lupus, and then hopefully that's the only form of interaction he has left.
Not a chance.
Okay, cool. So now we're here. Yeah, I made a mistake. Okay, cool. I made a mistake. I should not have added here. I already have the junk. That means I can't summon anything off of Speeder, which affects our sequencing because we don't have a level 3 access. Was that? I'm assuming that's K9 Vanquish, right? I'm assuming that's. Oh, no, it's pure K9. What should I title this one? There should be. Okay, let's keep going. 102.50. 102.50. Rank up, come on. Let's rank up here. Yo, what up, Ryko? Lots of fun, and I was glad to show off the anti-nib line with Unicorn and Stardust Synchron. Yeah, like a handshake. Okay, so this is great. This is great. We have our okay. So this will give us access to our. If he stops this, then we pivot into Stardust here. Actually, this gives you more resources because this gives us access to this, but then this uses our normal summon, which is not great because we want to preserve our normal summon. So yeah, we'll go for this. So draw here will be devastating though. Okay. Okay, this will bait the first thing, the first interaction, because obviously he does have an interaction here. Okay. Okay, so this is where it's cool. or you can deviate in how you continue here, because you have, oh my god, the options you have here is insane. You can go Herald first if you wanted to. You can go Junk, assuming you have something in graveyard to revive. You can go Stardust here, right? It's so good. Okay, let's see. No matter what, we always have this, right? But let's just do the standard line just so you can get used to it. Okay, so okay, we'll do this. If he stops us here, we're gonna have to pivot into Stardust, because the Stardust is always there as a pivot, getting us access to the and the cool thing is that we can chain block. So if you ever make speeder with this guy, you can be certain that you can chain block the Ash, right? All right. Issue now is once we get to this point and he did not bite, it makes it a little bit more trickier, because obviously you would have wanted to bait prior to this, right? Which is something you'll notice that the more people play against the deck, they'll know your sequencing, and they'll know what you're going towards, right? So in this case, right, since we have not used our normal summon, okay, we have to consider the fact that he can Ash this still. And then what's our pivot then? Right? What is our pivot then? Right? Because then we'll have access to only Signal through Stardust, right? And what can that take us? What can that take us? Right? It can take us to Speeder, because we'll get Signal, right? We'll have to summon one of the Ashes, but we'll still get to Speeder, right? But okay, let's just go for it. Okay, so if he Ashes this here, we pivot into Stardust and get Signal that way. Okay, that's Ash. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going for more of a naked speeder here, but still fine. What a Voltra. That is the only route, yeah. We'll go for this here. The only issue there is that we don't have access to our what's it called? Our illumination. Which then we rely on what's it called? We rely on Meister to get us access to non-tuners there. And this line is vulnerable to Nib as well, but we don't have no other choice, right? We have no other choice. We have to do it this way. Because we can go for a sit. Oh, actually. Actually, we can go Speeder 2. Instead of the chick. Because we can just go this, reduce this guy by 1, and that's Speeder regardless. Because I was thinking about doing the chick line where we go for chick. But we can do this actually. We have to do this.
It's been much too long. I activate the spell card.
Yeah, so we'll get access to the trail regardless. That's fine. We'll reduce this guy here. Here we go. Let's go, buddy.
Now with the power of summon,
and then now we're here. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Synchron losing to one hand trap. It's a day of the past, bro. It's a day of the past.
Stardust charge warrior. Stardust.
And we still have trail as well, so that's great. That's great because we can trigger her as another form of of extension. So we'll go for this. Chain 1, chain 2. I I'm gonna need to get to a YCS at some point with a new support for sure. For sure, I need to get to a YCS at one point. But you know. Oh, hang on. Let me make TG. I need to start drawing stuff as well. I think up until this point, I don't think he has anything. I think we're fine. We're in the clear. Well, I can go for this as well. I gotta hurry up though, because the timer's just winding down. I have a minute left. Let's go. Also, something to note: the field spell has a bit of synergy with Punisher. If you're playing Punisher, right?
Stardust Dragon, let's
Because you pay 2,000 and you reduce your life points more, so it'll make it bigger. I mean, nothing. I guess it can be significant, but it's not too crazy. Let's go.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed. Synchro summon!
The timer's winding down, man. I gotta hurry up. I mean, I'll be drawing non-engine too, right? So, I mean, at least it's something there. And I'll trigger trail as well here. And then the last thing you want to do is Crimson, because it's unaffected, so they can't interact with it. I mean, they can, but nothing will happen. Opposed to using something as yeah, GG. Woof! Let's go, buddy. What was he playing? Rank up, let's go. Radiance. Okay. Radiant Typhoon. Okay, we'll take it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What up, Giovanni? What up, Zero? Oh, you another Frenchman, same as Edward. One of our members is French. Oh, this hand's awful. I mean, it's very vulnerable to this, but it'll do. It'll do. I'll set it because it doesn't count towards the Perulia.
I activate the spell card.
All right, mate. All right, mate. Okay. So, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because they both get us to the thing. But this gives us access to the Synchro right away, right? So this means that if you go for this, that means it'll go straight to the scrap, which then will give you access to the fellows, which means you have your thing set up. So that means that this doesn't have to search. Yeah, let's go for this. And if he has any dominance cards, then it's fine because we just have reboot. My only issue here, though, is that I wonder if I can bypass the Perulia. I don't want, because he has no interactions right now. So maybe I can just keep it that way. Because one draw can change everything, right? One draw can change everything. So hopefully I can maybe do something here. Enemies fellows at hand, yes. I mean, what I can do is, let me see. Is there a way to bypass them? Because I don't want to give him any draws. I don't want to summon junk. So maybe I can go add illumination, reduce this and reduce that, right? I'll do what I did last turn, I think. Discard junk. Right? Discard junk. That can work. That means I can just... Yeah, that can work. That can work. That can work. I add chick then. Right? Add chick. Discard the junk. Keep the chick in hand. Discard junk. Reborn the rumble that. Then... But then I can... Rumble for a 2. Wait, what do you mean? Pitch chick, rumble for a 2, make a speeder. No, but how does that work though? Actually, I have an idea. Something just occurred to me. I can go for Herald first. Yeah. I'll go Herald first. So in that case, I'll rumble this. Okay, I have an idea. I'll go Herald first. So if he draws anything playable, it's fine. Yeah. So in case he does draw something, I think this might be safer. Let's do that. The only issue though is that the rumble is quite crucial sometimes towards the end of my line.
From my hand,
Okay, this will.
monster junk Synchron.
For fuck's sake, he drew something. If it's a Zuna, it's fine, right? Because I don't care if he dumps; it'll get banished. So Lupus is not a threat to me. This is only, well, not even Imperm does it because we have reboot, so it's fine.
Now with the power of summon speeder.
Do I chain block the Ash here? No, I need room. Oh, he drew Fualos. What? Oh shit! No, I should have let that go through. I have slump. Yeah, I should have let that go through. I have slump. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. If he has nib here, we're perfectly fine as well. We have access to illumination. If he drops nib here, it's fine. Oh, but he doesn't have nib. Okay, it's fine. All right. Let's draw some cards now. This will give us access to our Meister. I think we'll be fine. Maybe the rumble is not going to be that much of an issue, but usually it is. Please, squad. Let's get the stun player. All right, let's go. Fuck! I forgot there's a fucking Perulia. Fuck! I forgot about Perulia. Holy fuck! This is not to play. Actually, you know what? I might be able to force him to force the thrust. Fuck! I honestly forgot about Perulia. Honestly, I forgot. That's my bad. I honestly forgot about Perulia, but it's okay. How many cards he has? He has 7. He's drawn to 7. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, we have slump in hand, but like I want him to have like a drawn to like a Femena or something, you know, like a Femena or an Azuna now, because now my Herald's gone, so I can't really, you know.
Stardust Dragon, let's rev it up.
Okay, would you Ash? That's a bit late. Fucking hell. Okay, come on, Excel.
Synchro summon. Come on in, Excel Synchron.
Okay, okay. For sure, I have to go for the hand rip, I think. If I gave him 2 cards, though, so that makes the Omega not as impactful. But we'll see. Let's go.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed.
It has 2,500 attack points and 2,000 defense points.
Synchro summon the all-powerful Crimson Dragon.
Okay. So far, so good. So we're gonna do this. Draw off TG, draw off TG, trigger the assault, revive the Excel. Do this. Revive that. I don't do the chick, right? I don't do the chick. No. Oh, was it the chick? You see? That's where it mattered. This is where the rumble matters. Fucking hell, this timer. It's just cooked. Oh my god, my board was gonna be quite weak. It's fine though. What was he playing? Another Dracotail. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. We're on a roll, man. We're on a roll. $123, $20. Okay, well, finally we lose the dice roll. Burn images. Just I mean, it's just fine, I guess. What is this? Oh, Reading Typhoon? This can be a bit problematic because they play IMST and they can stop this. These have similar colors. But just note that down. See how many times we draw these two together. We're gonna be drawing these two a lot. Well, what? This is like the third time we see Jet Synchron? Yeah. What up, Dale? What up, Stormer? What up, Chewy? Okay, let's see what these guys can do. What's this guy do? This card is Link Summon. You can add one mystical space Typhoon from your deck or over to your hand. You can target 2 face-up monsters on the field, including a brilliant Typhoon monster you control. Place them face-up in your owner's spell trap card zone. Let's continue spells. Oh, kind of like Snake Eyes, the big guy. You have a quick play spell, card is activated. Except during damage step, you can place one Verdance Typhoon continuous spell from your deck or graveyard face up. Okay. That's cool. So I'll activate this so I can special this. Okay, that's cross. What does cross do again? Can I be destroyed by battle or card effects while your opponent controls no spells? Okay. You can only use each of the following effects of Verdant, Typhoon, Crosea once per turn. If a quick play spell card is activated, except during damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. If this card is no more special summon, you can add one Verdant Typhoon card, except Verdant Typhoon, Crosea, and or one mystical space Typhoon from your deck and or graveyard to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon. Okay. Okay, so just like a body. It's just consistency then. And then it gets you to this, I guess. So once per turn, you can target 3 quick play spells in your graveyard, including a Radiant Typhoon card. Apply the following effects in sequence. Shuffle them into the deck, then draw 1 card. Okay. Kind of like, I wouldn't say it's like Fountain, but basically, huh? Except it's not like trigger. All win monster you control gain 200 events. Second event. Once per chain, when a mystical space Typhoon is activated, you can target one. Oh, okay, I see. This is the negate, right? Yeah. What do we need here? We'll see. We'll see what we need here. Yo, what up, Miz? What up, steroids? MSC negates, you right? How's the new assault? Yeah, the new assault has been pretty good. The new assault, this guy's insane. We're on a winning streak right now. Yeah, we're 5-0 right now. We've played against Dracotail, Pure K9, Ready Typhoon, Dracotail, and this is our sixth match. But I think maybe we might lose here. Cause this is just too much. Like, what are we doing to this? Like, come on. I had no interactions. Like, okay, we'll see. What the fuck is this? That's so bad, bro. And that? Let's fucking leave, bro. Like, I'll take it. Like, what am I supposed to do this? Like, what is this? You lose. This is Yugioh. That's Yugioh right there. That's Yugioh. Like, what do we do to that? Like, what is that? What even is that? We're 5-1. Oh shit, I forgot to show you guys the list. I'll show it after this game. They need to ban Harpies for this arm, yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually, I can show the list here, no? I can show the list here. Here's the list. Don't mind the ratios. Go to the beginning of the stream or watch the deck profile for the diamond grind, and I explained the theory behind the one-ups. Okay, so this is where the real test is tested. The real test begins, because can our engine be resilient enough to push past a full like board, right? Or are we reliant on simplifying with non-engine, right? Because like Yummy, right? Yummy is good because it can play so much non-engine to simplify. Because a Yummy, like a Yummy hand can't play past a full like board, right? They need to simplify, because that's how their efficiency is rewarded. Because you can interact like 3 or 4 hand traps, and they need just one Yummy name, right? Synchron's OP, please nerf this guy. What do you mean? We're barely getting invited to the meta, bro. You gotta relax, bro. Our chance is almost. This is our chance, bro. This is our chance here. Still no Lizette. Teleport. We play teleport. We play teleport, and we play 1-for-1 for the side reflector. I mean, we can get Droplet, I guess. Droplet will do it. Because the trap is going to be really difficult to play around. Yoda Wonton. No, it's good. It's good. The deck's good, yeah. Cope is hope sometimes, for sure. Yeah, it's a little bit of banter. It's fine. I don't mind it. I've dealt with that my entire journey in Yu-Gi-Oh! Of people saying like, oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that's cope, or it's unconventional, so they're not really seeing the vision, right? But that's where I've had most of my success, by being unconventional and pursuing whatever it might be deemed as not great. All right. Okay. How do I do this? Okay. So he doesn't have well, he might have release. Okay. Let's see. How do I do this? Let me see. Let me think. Because I had this card fodder here. Holly Sue's still there. I don't know if he has. Did he get the trap? Did he get access to the trap? Why didn't he get access to the trap? I'm confused. Knowing the algorithm, it's there. Knowing the algorithm, it's there. So that means if he would have gone second, he would have been cooked. All right, let's see. Let's lead with. No, I'll save that. Let's lead with this. We'll go with. Can we lead with Meister? the Maestro's at this. No, let's go with this. Because if this hits the field, that'll be great for us. Okay. Because the lupus is there, so fuck. Okay, well, we're gonna go for it. We have to go for it. Unfortunately, we have no choice. Because the lupus is there. So what I want to get to is an immune satellite. That's gonna be our win con there. An immune satellite. Okay, here we go. The Ripper is, it's a matter of when he uses that Ripper though. We have to get to a point where we go for immune satellite to destroy everything, and that'll be like a One Punch Man type of situation. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Okay. At least that's gone. That means my Stardust and my Trey are not going to be bothered by that now. Oh. Actually, do I need this? No. I'll leave it at that. Okay, let's see if he ashes here.
I activate the spell card.
Okay, yes. Okay, that's not good. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? Let me think. How do I do this? Is it going to be... I won't use my normal summon yet. Okay, let's see. I think I have a line here. It all depends whether that he hard drew the trap. If he hard drew the trap, then that's gonna be a bit troublesome. That's where we're at right now. If he hard drew the trap. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. If he hard drew the trap, that's where it's gonna be a bit annoying. We're just playing one. That's gonna be my speeder there, right? Fuck! Did I use any hand traps? He fucking hard drew it. Okay, so that's good. Okay, that's good. At least, it's not the trap. That's the good thing. It's not the trap. So that's great. So what is he? Okay, he's popping that. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we'll set this. Let me think. He's gonna discard something, and he still has lupus. He still has lupus. He still has the pop with the other guys. Let me think. I think I'll do this. We'll go like this. We'll set this.
The normal summon trail. Otherwise, it's getting ripped from Werewolf.
That is very true. But I need to get into Signal. That's the thing. I think Signal gets me farther. And this is where he rips. Maybe. We'll see. And if he doesn't rip, then the Signal can trigger the trail. This is what we're exploiting. The fact that they don't know what we're doing. Right? That's the deck's strength. Okay, so he's gonna rip here. Okay, so we can get trail through the spatter. So I have to find a way to get to the spatter. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right.
He hasn't used rock though, has he?
No, not yet.
Hmm.
The question is what am I gonna? I'm just trying to think. I can send Chick to the graveyard. Send Chick to the graveyard. No, I have to leave that unexposed. We'll do this first. We'll get rid of this. We'll go for this. This will give me access to... Oh, fuck, why'd I put it here? Fuck, why did I put it here? It needed to be under werewolf. Because now he summons rosin. Fuck. I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. I wasn't supposed to put it there. Fuck. That's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, I fucked up. That's my bad. I mean, if that lupus wasn't there, we might be okay, but no, the lupus is there. And yeah, Caesar too. But no, we're not. No, we're cooked. We're cooked. Like if he doesn't pop here, we're fine. But I think what's gonna happen, he's gonna pop and then pop my back row right away. I mean that's a smart thing to do, right? Like why would you wait? The Stardust has already burnt his search. So the smart thing would be just pop this and pop my back row. The fuck? Interesting. This still works. I mean, the lupus is always there, though. That's the thing. The lupus is always there. And the so is the Caesar. I hope he pops a Stardust. If he pops Stardust, we have a chance. Because then we can special this. Fuck! That was our chance. Fucking hell. Because we can't special
What
this.
you had to play through, I think you got pretty far.
Yeah, like this is pretty good, huh? This card. Yeah, if left a chick, we could special this guy and then go into Scrap
No,
Warrior.
I think you just needed to keep the. If it wasn't for the, I think you needed to normal summon the trail.
What do you mean?
And then you could have tributed Assault instead.
But then, no, because the whole point is to eventually get to the distribute and then trigger trail that way to go for the SD climb, right? But if I normal summon the trail, that means I'm gonna be forced to, you know what I mean? Because once I reveal the trail and then special the assault, he'll interact there, and then if the trail's stuck on the field, right? How do we, you know? Because obviously he'll give rid of the tuner, at which point I'll be forced to either tribute the Meister, and then but of course I was accounting for the release, the hand rip, and the the lupus engraved. But, yeah, so that was so you know it could have varied of how he would have interacted. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. My hand was pretty bad too, though. Huh? And we got that far. It's not bad. Not bad. Okay, that was VS K9, right? K9. Okay, let's keep going. 144.
I feel so sorry for you having to go back to TCG after this.
I know, man. I was playing it last night. Oh my god, it felt so bad. It felt so fucking bad. It's so bad. I was like, come on, man. Here we go.
I think if you're gonna play TCG, I think you should try going for that kaiju build again.
The what?
I think you should try that kaiju build again. If you're gonna play TCG.
Yeah, probably. Oh, this is great.
Blind second.
Yeah. Okay, this works. We have 2 lines here.
It's nice that Stardust feels like an actual extender, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Instead of like a fake extender.
Yeah.
Not like a fake extender, but like.
Because before it would just search, illumination,
Hello,
and then
or illumination,
and then they got better, a little bit better with fellows, right? And then now I got better with signal. Like it does so much. If he has a Zuna, we have the Ash. That's fine. What do you have? Another Imperm?
No, he had a prompt open game state.
So, is it a Max C or a Fua? Fuck. That's so bad. Okay, I mean that's gonna happen, right? That's gonna happen. It's fine.
I mean, you have double hand traps. I mean,
Yeah, and we have so many top decks. We have so many top decks though. Probably the troll simplifies and then this Ash just cooks. Oh my god. I mean, I want to droll. Yeah,
you
because
could,
he's in a.
if you Ash this, what like I think you're worse off if he has a play. So I think you do let him search to droll him.
But then that gets the body. Like, what if he doesn't have 2 bodies to summon? Because you said that there was an open game state prompt, no?
Yeah. So
that means one's a non-engine, and 2 the 2 cards can either be.
Could be a Zuna. Could.
Okay. All right.
If it's a Zuna, then you're cooked either way.
I want to ask this. Not gonna lie.
Because if he searches Norroy.
See, but then.
Oh, you. Okay, well, wait, hold on. I mean, you can draw. I think this is still fine.
Yeah, because if he goes to Zuna, I can Ash. I can Ash and then.
Top deck mode.
Yeah, be top deck mode. I'll Ash this, right?
So it is, I think, pretty good to Ash this because it means he can't normal summon his K9 names.
Yeah. If he does have another 5, he can't normal summon. Yeah, you're right.
So, I mean, you're top decking, but...
Come on.
I mean, if he has Norroy, you probably still lose.
Oh, okay, top deck mode. But then he has non-engine though, because there was the prompt, no? Fuck. Come on. Come on, bro. Where's that fucking thing?
What would be the best top deck?
The key to winning this duel now isn't just skill, it's speed. And I just got a whole bunch of it. Let's
Fucking hell! No! Let's go! Oh my god, Chunk Synchron! Let's go! Fucking hell! Oh my god! Let's go! Okay, hopefully it's nothing else.
That's exactly like it.
Yes! Let's go, bro! Oh my god, anime moment, bro!
My arms
It
Woo!
literally is, because every time he's like exactly what I needed, it's junk synchron.
Yeah, exactly what I needed, bro! Let's go! Oh my god, was that pure?
Probably pure.
Yeah, it's pure. Oh my god. How epic was that? And the clip too, the clip just tied it together. Oh my god, that's awesome. How cool was that, bro? How cool was that? The clip, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a short moment. Yeah, a good thing I'm recording this time. This past few days I haven't been recording. Okay, this is great. This is great. This is great. Okay, so there's something there. I've been seeing a lot of Perulias lately. So hopefully this is not one of those cases, because this hand kind of gets cooked by Perulia. No, but he would have dropped Perulia right away. I'll chain this now, in case there is Azuna. Or Femina, right? I'll do this. Yeah, we'll just do this.
It seems like they might have another. Might be Infirm again.
But there was a prompt. No,
Whoa.
no, but we can play with it. We can, because I hard drew the trail, the illumination, so Droll doesn't hurt us. Because there was a prompt before anything, right? So I think that's what it is.
So he probably has an Imperm. Do you even play across? You can play across it. Imperm.
No, I want to make a Herald. I can make a Herald and then summon Junk. I think he has Max C, or he has a you know what I mean? No, but he would have Max C'd me. No, but there's this thing that you do. Well, like obviously to like a below average player, they would just Max C right away. But like when you have a card like Draw and Max C,
they play around Gamma.
Yeah, that too. But also because you can do the dynamic of the way you sequence it, right? To ensure that okay, if they have cross out or called by, the Droll is the bait. And then if they call up their Droll, then you can chain the Max C type of situation, right? Because normally it would be the other way around, where you would go Max C, and then if they stop that, then you Droll.
I think it's Imperm.
You think it's Imperm?
Yeah, I think there's a good chance. I think I'm like 70% sure.
What do you guys think? All right, catch 0. What up, MW Fitz? So what are you saying? You want me to stop this?
I mean, depends. Can you play around it Imperm? If you get drilled?
Yeah, because I make a Herald.
Then sure, I guess if you want, just let it go.
What do you mean, let it go or use it?
Well, if you're trying to play that mind game there, whether you don't have much time, you should probably just pick something.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care about it. Yeah, so it should be fine. And if he has Ash here, we just cross out the Ash. Oh my god. And then we can still stop the Imperm with
So does he have 3 hand traps? He probably has.
I think he does.
He probably also has an imprint then.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good that we did it.
Not a chance! I activate the spell card!
In this case, it's still this. It's still this. Yeah, it's still this. Yeah, because when you have access to Trail or another non-tuner with Speeder, Droll doesn't hurt you that much. Because usually you struggle with the non-tuner access. But I think we're fine.
If you can double hand rip, I think you auto win this.
Yeah. Oh, he might just scoop here.
I summon out the Jump Synchron Tuner Monster! 集いし神風が音速の戦士を呼び起こす光さす道となれシンクロ召喚吹きすためジャンプスピーダー
Oh, nothing. Okay, we ready to climb. We need to make for some room.
Stardust Charge Warrior! Stardust Charge Warriors.
We can't use the effect, but it's fine.
Stardust Dragon! Let's rev it up! I activate the spell card.
The issue is I can't do the dump.
What do you mean? Oh,
With Trail. Like I can still hand rip, but I can't do double.
What the, is he playing 60 cards? They might be playing 60 cards.
No,
I
it's
don't
on
have
shit.
much time though. So
40, yeah. Just this. It's fine, I guess. Okay.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed.
I guess I can hand rip once. I'll just make Baron, I guess. Oh, actually,
I mean, they're playing with 4 cards. I feel like you should be okay.
yeah, I should be fine. I'm just like,
Like, no one's main decking Dark Ruler.
yeah, I'll just make Baron, huh? It's either Omega or I'll go Omega, 'cause I can return my my assault. 'Cause if I go into Baron, I'm vulnerable to Super Poly. And this guarantees I have like recurability. So I can shuffle stuff back with Omega. So he can probably be here, but I think it's fine. Alright, here we go. Okay, put it back there. So okay, good. So double Omni, triple Omni, hand rip, and board wipe.
Five interruptions to 4 cards.
Book. Well, first off, let's do this. He's going for a Typhoon here, so I'm going to nuke now.
Radiant Typhoon.
Yeah, no way. Then I just have double negate for his 2 cards. And then I have a spare as well. Fuck! Typhoon.
Well, there goes your Shitty Majestic.
Oh, what the fuck? Huh?
Wait, do they not play Typhoon?
That's crazy. Let's not ask questions, let's just push. What the fuck? Okay, I'll take it. I was scared of That's what I was scared of. Typhoon.
Bro, Radiant Typhoon easily has the room for Typhoon.
Oh, what? That's what I was scared of. I was like, do you have it?
You should check his list. Is he even,
Yeah.
is he even playing it?
What up, Miguel? Miguel Angel. Good morning, buddy. Good evening. What the hell? Surely he has Typhoon in here. Oh, it's not.
They don't play Typhoon? But they play Fortune. But they play a Zeus package. Okay, bud.
Interesting.
Budget build. Half their deck are still URs.
Oh my god. Oh no, because if I go for Excel, that doesn't really get me anywhere. I'll get a token, but at least I can just. Yeah, there's no reason. It didn't really do anything there. Okay, how many times have you drawn this?
Oh my god, that's all one ofs.
Okay. Okay.
Ash. What's your best
Okay.
normal summon?
Normal this. Add but hang on. The issue here, if these are very weak normals.
It has to be armor.
Armor into. Yeah, because this gets me to Sonic Warrior. I can special it, but then add. You know what I mean? Because if this gets Ash, it's kind of cooked.
I mean,
I don't think it matters. I think the main difference is assuming these don't get negated, right? And how many more interactions can I play through, right? Because if they don't stop this, then obviously they don't have anything, right? What if they have Ash though? I mean Droll. No, they would have drolled me. They would have drolled me instead of having this. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Droll, Imperm.
Probably just Side Reflector.
You think so? Arm loses to Ash. Reflector loses to Imperm, Veiler, Ash. Yeah, but they already Ash. What up, Salon? What up, Solo?
I mean, they could still Imperm armor before you use it.
Yeah. See, but that's the thing. Like, if But then either way, if we're kind of banking that it bricked,
what you saw,
right? 'Cause if
neither is better. I don't
Yeah,
think
neither is
neither
better. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I guess this is a tuner that can be in the graveyard. I guess. Let's go for this.
In case you top deck Rumble, I guess. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, there's something there for sure.
Oh, but they let it go, so it's like.
Now, what does he have? Is that a Zuna? Oh, this is good because I have access to a. Maybe this was the right play, in case they did. Oh shit! In case it did have like something on the. Well, we're gonna go for it, bro. We're gonna go for it. There's no way around it. That's all. That's why we play slump. That's why we play slump. So it's fine. Yeah, what are smiles? So we'll go chain one, chain two. Well, no.
Yeah, you can chain block.
Chain one. Oh, but does that mean I can't trigger chick if I do that?
No, because chick would be on a new chain.
Okay. Okay, cool. Because this, if he stops this, then we can still pivot into Stardust. Okay, cool. That's good.
You can activate as many grave triggers as possible, but you can only activate one hand trigger.
Okay. So that'll give me this, and then I'll discard the jet. Okay, so now the goal is goes to TG and just draw a bunch of cards. That is the goal right now.
Oh, you don't want to make Herald?
I can make Herald now. Oh, I should make Herald earlier, huh?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I was gonna say you should have made Herald there, then.
Yeah, and then we're doing. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But the issue with Herald though is that.
Right.
You get. The issue with Herald is it ruins the illumination lines. That's the only issue.
I mean, worst case, you can probably use it as synchro material if you get far enough, and then.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget, Leo. Now that you have, now that in engine you play the assault mode's field spell, you could genuinely start considering Ancient Fairy.
Yeah, because then we can bridge into like another engine, right?
But,
Which is great.
As a simple one, you could always play like Disc Coliseum for Regulus. All the Synchrons are machines, right? So.
Yeah.
Or even if you want, just Secret Village. You know,
yeah.
Librarian's a spellcaster. Or also Priestess too is a spellcaster.
Yeah, he already asked me, right? Yeah.
You're losing out on a lot of draws though here.
Yeah, right now I'm losing so many draws now.
I activate the spell card. Here's my tuner monster, Jet Synchron.
He probably has Nib.
Yeah, but I just need to draw a bit. Right? I need to draw a bit here. I need to get this Stardust off the field. Oh, actually, I'll do it this way. I'll go with a Meister. Then Meister can convert into an Excel. So I can revive with. And this will give me access to Signal as well. So I can quick synchro here. The issue is that this is vulnerable. Holy, an 1100 freaking. That's fine. An 1100 freaking Herald is pretty scary. What the fuck?
What's giving us the boost? Was it the Assault Warrior? The Assault Sonic Warrior?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so I make
The Synchro World doesn't help the end board anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're just make one. Oh, I didn't have to. Fuck! I just needed to climb the fucking charge. Oh, I forgot. Because I forgot. Dude. Normally I go to the charge, so that's why I didn't think I had it here.
Come on in, Excel Synchron.
Oh, that kind of hurts.
Shit. Oh, let's go.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed.
Come on, bro.
Might even be 5 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Stardust Dragon, let's rev it up! Synchro Summon! The all-powerful Crimson Dragon!
Okay, a minute down. Minute left, I mean. Oh, yes. I know what I can do. I'll trigger trail now. And I'll make the spatter that way. I'll just increase trail. But for sure I have to make charge war at some point just to get more draws. Yes! Let's go! We got it! Okay, we got it. Okay, we can relax now. We can relax now.
Now just timer.
Yeah, the timer just there. Anyway.
Wait, shouldn't you have made...
Yeah, I should have been Baron.
I mean, you could just... I think you could just revive Junk.
Yeah, I think it was...
I think maybe you just pass on this. Oh, you have Jet Engrave, but you don't have the time.
Yeah.
You
I got
could
this.
also
I got
make a
this.
Mega.
I got this. Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. Fuck. Okay, so he can't droplet me? I mean, he can, but... Oh my god.
I activated trap card.
The suspense, bro. What the fuck? Okay, now we're stopping that with Ryzeal. Well, I do have an Ashen deck, right?
Do you play more than one?
Yes. Oh no, fuck, do I?
I don't think you do.
No, I do.
You sure?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I activate the spell card.
Because he can't droplet me. I could just negate. If he has Femena, everything is banished, and it's fine. Prayers? What is that, prayers? What is that? I can just... I'll bell that. Okay, yeah. Yes! GG, buddy! Oh my god, we do the slump, bro. We do the slump. See, that's our win con. If we don't have Ash, if we don't have Cross Out, if we don't have Call But the Grave, at least we know that with Engine, we can get to TG. TG will get us the draws we need to get to the slump. To counter the Max C or the Charming.
But you have Cross Out Nash.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's negate that. We'll give him back this. Yeah. Whew. That's how I play TG and slump. Is that pure? See if it's pure.
The thing is, you switched up on Librarian like twice, where it's like at first you're like, nah, he's mandatory. Then it's like, nah, we don't need him anymore. It's like, oh no, he's mandatory again.
Yeah, because the charmies, you know, because I was like, wait, we'll just do the same thing that we would do before in the past. Oh, it's Ryzeal Mitsu, where because Max C was a big thing back then, and then TG was basically being used in the same way. All right, so out of 10 matches so far, we're 8-2, so it's 80% win rate. Okay, let's keep going. So far, so good, man. So far, so good. Yeah. Gotta be Ash. Make Baron now, yeah. I should have made Baron Winter. Yeah, Winter Chill. Okay, come on, let's do this. 216, 216. Ah, good hell, bro. These hands are awesome. Fuck.
No, that hand's not too bad.
Yes, I'm awesome. Okay, so how do we play around draw here? I think it has to be this. No, no, it can't be this. Because if we go for this gets us Meister, then he draws us there, and we can still fool this, we can normal summon this, and at the very least we get an Omega or something. At the bare minimum. Let's go with this.
I activate the spell card.
Fuck. Do you have draw? Oh my god, he had draw. Fuck. He did have the draw. Okay. I mean, I don't have to play, right? I don't have to. I can just hope that the Charmy's enough. But like this was I think the better. Oh, actually, is there a way? I go special this. Wait, I have speeder. What am I talking about? Yeah, no, this was the play. Because this reduces itself, and then that this is still fine. Okay, we're gonna go for it.
I activate the spell card.
Oh no, it's not. It's not. It's not. I don't have. No, it is. What am I talking about? Yeah, it is. I was like, I don't have illumination. I just used it. What the fuck am I talking about? So we'll reduce this guy by 2, right? And we'll normal summon this guy. Yeah, this was the play. It's kind of whack, but you know, it's still combo. Still speeder. Let's go, buddy.
集い新風が音速の天使を呼び起こす光さす道となれシンクロ召喚吹きすさめ
Yeah.
ジャンクスピーダー
Let's go, buddy. One, two, three. Legit, yeah. All right. So we have to do this route.
Stardust Charge Warrior! Stardust Charge Warriors.
Unfortunately, we don't have access to the fellows, so we can't do the bestial line that we normally would do.
Stardust Dragon! Let's rev it up!
Wait, actually, hang on. There was a way I did it. Was it this? How did I do it before? It was this into that. Because I came up with it as well. It was so I can get double Omni in. So it was reborn this. How did I do it before? I can't remember, honestly. Was it this? Reborn this. Go into the spatter. The spatter revives this. No, it doesn't work. How did I do it before? There was I did it. I had a way I did it before. I can't remember though. It was this. Make satellite into on the one's turn. You want me to make an immune? That works too. I can do that too. Oh. Yes! Impatience cost him the game. Let's go. Okay. We'll take that. What was he playing? Oh, Gearsu. Okay, Orcust. Hey, I'll take that, bro. The sooner we can get to master rank, the better. Okay, one more. Oh my god, this is, dude. Better like this. $222.30. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so these have to resolve though. Imagine this is fucking oh
no, you had to use a Charmy on Res because he just changed.
Oh no, he's good. I'm good. He did it right now.
Oh.
Okay, well I need to see something here.
But no bugs, okay?
Army's the bait, bro.
Unfortunately, I think you only get one draw from this.
Yeah. Well, it depends. If he, well, I think he might end on the new link, no? And he doesn't go for end phase Shizuku. Yeah, he goes for 0 here.
Shizuka's like never done it, like nearly never done anymore.
I mean, I could bell this, right? If this card is special summon, you can add one strike. What do you think? Because then I can bell this on my turn as well, right? You can special summon, choose a special summon once from your deck and great. Oh yeah, so I can bell the effect, right? But then if I don't bell this, that gets him to engage, which gets him to Widow Anchor, which I can't really play around the Widow Anchor, right? Because he'd be able to steal it.
You still need something to play.
Yeah. Oh, but no, hang on. I have Droplet. Yeah, I'd rather him not get to the thing. So I'll force him to get into the Shizuku to get engine going. Maybe? Yo, what up, Edgar? What up, Synchronator? Oh, you already fucking had it. Okay, luckily he only has 2 spells. Yeah, but Widow Anchor is devastating here. Because he just steals whatever I do. Unless I draw Meister here. If I draw Meister, we're clear. Come on. Alright. Oh my god. Oh, this works. This works. Okay.
Not a chance. I activate the spell card.
Okay, this works. Only way that this doesn't work is if he has fucking Widow Shark Cannon. All right. Well, it has to be this. Has to be this. Oh wait, no, actually no. What does this get me? This doesn't give me anything. Yeah, this doesn't get me anywhere. Actually, no. No, I think I'm cooked. Because it has to be this. I discard that for that, and it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really get me anywhere. I can't go for this because this doesn't get me anywhere as well. He has Ray. So much going. There's so much that goes wrong here. Yeah, no. Let's just go next. And I'll drop. Yeah, that's why Stardust is better as an extender than a starter, because your plays are limited if you start with Stardust, but it's still nonetheless a good extender. 227. This chick, bro. I mean, we've seen ROTA a fair bit, so that's great. What do I care about? I care about him getting to the field spell. The field spell is annoying me. So many ways to do this. Stop this. So how I can't play around the field spell. But then, yeah, I'll just stop the field spell. I mean, access field spells, so like stop Holly Sue or the Mad Love. Okay, and if he tries to add back here, I'm going to bell this. Yeah, no way.
Not a chance.
Then if he has a Zuno, no, there was no prompt there, so I don't think he has a Zuno. Oh, nice. Let's go. This is great. Let me think. So let's do an Ash here. Let me think here. Let's do an Ash and an Imperm. I lose so much. So I kind of want to dodge. I kind of want to dodge that set Imperm possibly. So if he tries to negate my, you know what I mean? I can chain. But I think I have to wait. Yeah, I think I have to let him add. I have to let him add because I want to dodge first and foremost.
I activate the spell
In case it's
card.
the, you know. But if he has Ash, then he has Ash. That's fine. I need to dodge. I need to dodge that back row. And I can just Ash the Holy Sue as well. So we'll go with this. All right. Nice. Oh, I forgot to use fucking forgot to use this. I think it has to be this. Because the moment I do this, he's gonna just pop it. Right? Yeah, it has to be this, I think. Because if I do this, he summons Rosin. Actually, no. No, it's this. Because even if he goes Rosin, I just chain the drop it on the Rosin. Yeah, okay, yeah, never fine. But if you hard do the trap, then fuck, I guess. Must be nice. Here's the only... Oh, nice. Oh my god, it's happening. It's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. Let's go. He drops it now? Fuck, he drew it, bro? He drew it. He fucking drew it. Must be fucking nice, bro. See, sometimes, like, drawing this works, bro. Sometimes, like, what do you do to that? The fuck? Okay, I still have a play. I still have a play, which is great. Okay. Because I can just pitch for Jet. It's fine. Does he have Holy Sue? Okay, he does, right? He has Holy Sue, right? Holy Sue, he revealed... What does Holy Sue need to... Take control? He needs an Earth and a Dark. He needs an Earth and a Dark. Earth, Fire... So he has... Fuck. It's a matter of he has it... Because I can Ash... I feel like I have to, no? What do you think? Yeah, Void Draws and Column. I can always drop with Caesar. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Yeah, you're right. We can always drop with Caesar. Yeah. Okay, there's a Caesar. Okay. Fucking hell.
I've got to find a way to push through this.
Okay. All right, so then the issue here is that there's two forms of interaction here to steal. Assuming he can steal, right? Does he have a dark though? That's the thing. Fuck, he does have a dark. I can't stop both. I can't stop both. Fuck. I can't stop both. Yeah, Lantern was a dark. I forgot that was nerfed for some reason. Ah, fuck, man. Well, I have to just do it this way. I mean, I have to. I don't think it matters. He has Caesar still. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He has Caesar still. I mean, does it matter? Does it really matter? No, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Ah! Get out, bro. Just throw one card, yeah. Fucking hell. It happens, it happens, it happens, it's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but today by far is going a lot better than yesterday for sure. Okay, well, we have one line here. We have one line. Let's hope it works. It worked. Oh my god, armor. Armor too strong. Armor too strong, bro. Armor too strong. What was he playing? Striker. Another striker deck. Okay, come on. 14 games, we've won 10. Nice. Like that ratio. A lot better today for sure. 237 and 237. Oh, this is very weird. I mean, I can do this. Well, let's do this first. In case she has a Zuna, so I can get one more draw here. And then we'll do this. Because we can get into charge here. Into the scrap, I mean. So we'll go into scrap here. And because we have access to signal now, we have the immune speeder. Well, not really immune, but like a counter, like a Call by the Grave. I like that we can chain block with this guy for sure. So good that we can chain block with that guy. Take fellows at hand, yes. What am I getting here? The chick or Stardust? Chick or Stardust? Chick or Stardust? I think it's good chick. We have access to Stardust anyways, what's foolish? It's fine. GG. Keep going. The Mitsurugi shuts down Striker? Yeah. Sure does. What was he playing? Oh my god, Apophis. Apophis Kashtira. That's the deck. No more Sonic. Okay. 15 games, we won 4, okay? I mean 11. That's 1 to 4, that would have been a bad ratio. 50, I'm assuming? Yeah, still 50. Yeah. Dude, at this rate, we'll get to Master 1 today. Well, not today. I gotta leave soon. Okay, there's 10 minutes left on the stream. There's 10 minutes left on the stream. That's annoying. I guess it's whatever. The issue here? Fuck, I have to do it this way, unfortunately. Giving him a few draws. I think it's fine though. I'm gonna try and see if I can avoid giving him any more. No, I think I'm gonna give him one more draw with Junk Summon. The chick magnet? You're right. The chick magnet, bro. The chick magnet. Okay. We'll get the chick. We'll get the chick magnet, bro. We'll reduce this guy. Well, the Peruli is stopping me from using the Meister, though.
From my hand, I summon the tuner monster Junk Synchron.
Okay, we're good, we're good. Once we're here, we're fine. Once we're here, we're okay. We don't have to summon Meister. That's like a bonus. Like a pivot option. It's not mandatory.
集い新風が音速の天使を呼び起こす光さす道となれシンクロ召喚吹きすためジャンプスピーダー
That means I don't have to search with Meister as well. Well, with Jet as well. So I think we're fine. I think we're fine like this. Let me do it to me. When you have the level 2 on field, your sequence changes slightly. But I think it's still fine. That field spot prompt is like, it kind of throws me off sometimes. Because I'm like, oh, I can use something? And it's like the pay. You gotta pay 2,000.
Stardust Charge Warrior! Stardust Charge Warrior's effect activates.
Yeah, I'm not gonna search off Jet. Normally I would be searching off Jet, but I'm under Perulia, so I'm not gonna add it because I'm not gonna be able to summon it. I don't want to give him any more draws. Okay, and this is the difference between having Herald early on and not. Because normally we go for the trail. We make trail here. We summon trail off of the illumination. And then we make Excel. And then we dump a Stardust, right? But usually with Herald, we can't do that because we can't send for cost.
Here's my tuner monster Jet Synchron.
Oh, do the Rumble. Nice.
I activate the spell card.
I can't do this.
Synchro summon! Come on in, Excel Synchron!
Okay. That'll be a rank up, bro. It'll be a rank up, hopefully. We're doing pretty good. We're going at a good pace. 1 for 1. I like 1 for 1 because you can summon it from hand as well. Do I do this? No, not yet. I got my own Perulia. Let's go.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed. Synchro summon! The all-powerful Crimson Dragon!
Come on. Okay. Put this here. Okay, get some draws off here. 1, 2. Trigger the Assault. Revive our SD. And then the Rumble can revive our tuner.
Stardust Dragon is a level 8 wind attribute synchro monster. It has 2,500 attack points and 2,000 defense points.
Okay. The reboots. Okay, so let's do this first. We'll go Omega. That's something that you don't typically try to set up. The chick like that, right? The chick will be there just for fodder for the Stardust, and it's perfect. You have 2 zones. I mean, of course, there'll be games where you use chick differently, but I think that's like the primary use of her right there. If you don't have to like do like a convoluted line or to salvage your sequence. GG. Rank up! Rank up, bro! What was he playing? Alright, 5 more games! 5 more games, bro! 5 more games! Dude. It's like night and day, bro. Radiant Typhoon? Okay, well, it is okay. That's gonna. Okay, so we ended today on a 75% win rate. We did 16 games. We won 12. Okay, we won 12. That's not bad. We did 12. We won 12. That's nice. Okay, I'm saying 247. So what do you guys think of the theory, bro? The theory. Look at my build, bro. Okay, but this only works for Master Duel because of the algorithm and the theory I've been talking about these past few days. Okay, what por qué? Well, if I play Shooting Majestic, Cosmic Coins, or Shooting Consider and Blazer, that would be a great. Well, you can have your extra deck however you want. That's the cool thing about this deck. You can personalize it and have a sequence that you feel, oh, I like this boss monster, I want that boss monster, and you can try to facilitate it in some way. I'm now on a 5-win streak since putting my cards to 1. I'm glad I follow you. I'm telling you, if you try it, just try it. I mean, once again, this theory is strictly for simulators, like online simulators, like Omega, Dueling Book, Master Duel because of the way it distributes stuff, right? Just try it. Just try it. I know it seems kind of funky, right? But just try it. No wonder bro always has gems. I get to like diamond and I'm so done with climbing, and even then I'm what the fuck? Oh my god. That's a good ratio, yeah. Congratulations, I'm at platinum at this quite hard, you know. Just copy this list. Copy this list and then use this list. It's been pretty good. Very excited to TCG. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be uploading I'll try to cover a TCG list sometime this week. I love it when you say like, oh, I drew the one-ofs again. Your whole deck is one-of except Charmy, Stardust, and Ash. Yeah. Oh my god. It works, right? It works. Hey man, if we could all contribute to the data, you know, we have evidence of, and then so whenever someone tries to tell you that no, that's not the case, they're like, nah, bro, we did hundreds of games, bro, between all of us, bro. Yeah, it's unconventional deck building, you know. That's what I would call it, you know. But yeah, so pretty good, right? Pretty good. Like, of course, even the most optimized list will brick, right? Even the most optimized deck will brick, right? That's without question. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! You get variants. Sometimes you draw a bunch of hand traps, not an engine. Sometimes you draw on engine, but it's not enough to push past a full unestablished board. That's gonna happen. But for the most part, based on the win-loss ratio, not bad. 75% win rate. That's pretty damn good for a rogue deck, right? That's pretty good. All right. Well, anyways, it is Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm gonna try to make it to Locust tomorrow, and I'll see what I come up with, because it's gonna seem very underwhelming because I don't have Sonic Warrior. I don't have Signal. Like, these two cards make the deck like, oh my god. I don't have Meister. It's gonna be so underwhelming, right? Because the pivot options aren't there, the consistency isn't there, the Braziliancy isn't there. So it's gonna be like prehistoric times, you know. So hopefully I can make it. I'll record. So I'll try to do a vlog as well. Record all my games, and then do commentary, because I haven't done one of those in a while. I haven't been to Locust in like over 2 months, 3 months. So hopefully I can get there tomorrow and get something going for you guys, just to get a different perspective as a TCG. But that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Like the video, please. It helps the algorithm, not the MD algorithm, but the YouTube algorithm. I'm okay with that algorithm. That algorithm's fine. But yeah, thank you for joining me. You have a good night, good morning, wherever you are, and I'll catch you guys on Monday. See you guys. Look at the little junk, bro. Look at the little junk. Little junk's like, I got you, bro. And then Sonic War's like, no, I got you, bro. See you guys.